There are still 4 months until Christmas, but in Great Britain, some people are already worried whether the festival can take place as usual this year. After all, it's about what's on the table at the festive dinner. For many British families, this is a turkey, a tradition that goes back to King Henry VIII, who discovered his fondness for the poultry in the 16th century. Since then, the Christmas turkey has become an integral part of Christmas for many in the UK. But whether there will be enough for everyone again this year is definitely questionable. The British Poultry Council, the association of the poultry processing industry, has warned there could be turkey shortages. The reason? There is a shortage of workers who previously came from the EU. In other words, Brexit is primarily to blame for the misery. The association has therefore written a letter to the British Home Secretary Priti Patel. It was quite useless to do that. It states that due to a lack of staff, many companies are forced to cut weekly production by up to 10%. The association assumes that the supply of turkeys could collapse by a fifth at Christmas. The letter literally states, "We are facing a serious shortage of production and processing personnel who are classified as low-skilled in the sense of the Home Office, but who play an incredibly important role in maintaining the food supply and nutrition of the nation." The association is therefore calling for changes to the immigration rules. Since Brexit, there has been a new point-based system that favors highly skilled workers. The British Poultry Council is now urging that poultry workers should be considered skilled workers so that they are entitled to a skilled worker visa. For example, they could be included in a seasonal workforce program designed for fruit and vegetable harvest workers, but even they don't come because it's too expensive and not worth it anymore. In the poultry processing industry, around 60% of the 40,000 workers come from the EU, most of them from Eastern Europe. They are also missing in other industries. The corona crisis has exacerbated the so-called staff crisis, but is not the main reason for it. British freight forwarders, for example, complain about too few truck drivers, as you heard in my last video, and many pubs struggle to find service staff. The problems of the poultry industry are already causing problems for the first restaurants. The fast food chain Nando's has to close 45 locations in Great Britain and had done it in last week. The company now wants to send some of its employees to suppliers to help pack chicken. The Kentucky Fried Chicken fast food chain is also having delivery problems. According to the Financial Times, some restaurants are experiencing shortages and may need to make temporary changes to their menu, as they say. If it continues like this, the same should apply to some menu plans for Christmas. And I'm really sorry for my friends living there if that happens to them. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.